Hey, Oddball Homestead and Shearing fans, it's Miranda, and it is a late night on the homestead. One of the kiddos had a school trip that was not slated to get home until about 10:30, so we are sitting in the parking lot waiting for the kids to arrive back home. I wanted to introduce you to a compilation video of some of the breeds that we've seen in about the last 3 weeks. This is by no means all of the sheep that we've shorn, but there's some special breeds that we thought you might be interested in learning about. There are some reels floating around of these breeds that we've created, but I thought it would be fun to have a whole compilation of them so that you can kind of just watch through the whole entire thing. We have more of this content coming. We are only about halfway through our shearing season, and then we have some exciting content coming with some further education. So MJ and myself will be heading to Montana to do some ultrasound training, and we've got a whole bunch of really fun projects on the homestead, including a new barn that we will be taking you along the journey with. So sit back, relax, learn about 4 breeds that we think are super special. And if you would, give us a like and a follow to try and support our crazy farm life and all the things that we do that are sheep. Thanks so much. Enjoy. Let me introduce you to the Gulf Coast native. Monty, MJ, and Ronan sheared 100 head of these beautiful sheep today. Gulf Coast native are also known as Louisiana scrub sheep because they are found all over the Gulf Coast region of the United States. These sheep came from Spanish explorers dropping lots of different breeds off on the coast, and the strong ones survived. The Gulf Coast native now is known for being hardy, having beautiful wool, being parasite resistant, and having little to no need for hoof care. These are ideal sheep for homesteaders because they are so thrifty, or for those in the South or Midwest that are concerned about parasites. This breed is also part of the Livestock Conservancy, whose goal is to protect America's most endangered livestock breeds. They are also part of the Shave Them to Save Them program put on by the Livestock Conservancy, where hand spinners, knitters, and other artisans can support the farmers who raise these animals by purchasing their fiber, yarn, or finished products. By supporting shepherds like the introducing the Dorset and the Dorset Horned. The Dorset came into existence in the early 1800s. It is rumored that it is a combination of the French Merino and the white face sheep that you can find in southern England. Much like their Merino cousins, the early Dorsets had large, curly horns that made them stand out in the pasture. In the early 1950s, the polled genetic sheep, or sheep without horns, became the popular part of this breed. By the end of the 1970s, the number of polled genetic sheep registered versus horned sheep had more than tripled. For this reason, the breed was split into two, now the Dorset and the Dorset Horned. Both the Dorset and the Dorset Horned are good mothers, can breed year-round, and have been known to breed up into their 12th year, making them some of the longest breeding sheep. Ewes often have multiple births, upwards of 3 lambs, that grow quickly and are very hardy. Most lambs will reach butcher weight by the time that they are 9 months old. Ewes often weigh between 150 and 200 pounds, while rams can top the scale at 275. In addition to their meaty structure, Dorset and Horned Dorset also grow beautiful wool. Their wool is often 3 to 5 inches in staple length with a medium to coarse texture. Similar to some down breeds, they have a very tight crimp structure that is often very hard to felt, making it ideal for products like socks, hats, and gloves that get heavy use. The wool also dyes well, making it a wonderful addition to any hand spinner flock that likes to do outerwear products. Because of the separation of breed from Dorset and Dorset Horned, the Dorset Horned numbers began to dwindle. By the early 2000s, the Dorset Horned was considered endangered and put on the Livestock Conservancy list in the United States, Australia, and New Zealand. This breed is also part of the Livestock Conservancy's Shave Them to Save Them program. By purchasing fiber, yarn, or products made from Dorset Horned wool, you're helping support save a rare breed that is an integral part of sheep history. And who knows, maybe you'll fall in love and want to raise. We are so excited to introduce you to the Blue-Faced Leicester. The Blue-Faced Leicester was named for its stunning blue-gray skin on its head and neck. This breed also has very little to no belly wool, crutch wool, or leg wool, making it a shearer's favorite. The Blue-Faced Leicester was Britain's answer to the merino crisis of the medieval and 17th centuries. Because mutton and lamb was a major staple of food for the British people, and fine wool was very expensive to import from Spain, the Blue-Faced Leicester was created. With its large carcass and beautiful wool, this sheep checked off many boxes for the British people. In addition, this breed also covers other breeds of sheep very well, creating a crossbreed known as a mule. The blue-faced Leicester is in the long wool class and is known for its soft, luxurious, and even sparkly wool. These traits also generally pass on to their mule offspring. Mature rams can top the scales at upwards of 200 pounds, while mature ewes are generally 150 to 175 pounds. Despite their size, they're incredibly docile. For example, the two shearers that you see on the screen are our son and daughter. Our daughter is 17 and our son is 15, and these sheep don't give them a single trouble. The white wool is the most popular in this breed. However, blue-faced Leicesters can have black to gray lambs as well as sometimes patterned, though those are not as desirable as the white. Though popular in Britain since its inception, the blue-faced Leicester didn't make it to the United States and Canada until the 1970s. Despite continued popularity in England, the blue-faced Leicester did not gain popularity in the United States. A few very passionate flocks began preservation efforts in the early 1990s. U.S. hand spinners soon found how wonderful blue-faced Leicester wool was, and small flocks like this one at Stone Thistle Station are starting to bring back the blue-faced Leicester from extinction in the United States. From its Roman nose to its uppy rabbit-type ears and its beautiful fleece, the blue-faced Leicester is one that homesteaders and smallholds might consider helping along its journey in the United States.